We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Cook
Yes, we are.
It's the Morgan Minutes of Dials Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. Coming to you live here from San Anita Park. We're doing the Pick Six for you. Races 5 through 10.
Let's go.
And this is for March 29th, 2025. Saturday. So with that, let's bring in our analysts. We got Zach Magic Tip Z in the house.
It's going to be another great day. We're a month out from the Kentucky Derby. Let's get this started. Let's get this 6. Let's go.
And then we have Gary Hupley G.
Let me say this, folks. If you got good sense, you're going to stay with this group right here because we're picking hot winners each and every week. Stay with us. Let's cook them up. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D. On production, Racing Facts and Analyst. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay, ta-da. Go ahead and bring us into this 5th race down here in San Anita Park. Let's get it rolling, get it rolling, get it rolling.
But first, there was a 5 out of 6 that happened. Who wants to talk about it?
Go ahead, sis.
I got silent.
Go ahead, sis.
Coming
Got
back
5
to
out
it.
of 6. Come on now.
5 out of 6. So, yeah, we have 5 out of 6. We almost had that 6. But I don't like to talk about almost. I want to talk about what we did have in that 5 out of 6. It was pretty sweet. We doubled our money. It was a small ticket, but, you know, it's always nice to win.
That's
So,
it. We always win.
There it is. And with that, let's go to that 5th race. 5th race, this is the start of the Pick Six. It's a $5,000 claiming race. They're going 1 mile on the dirt. They're 4 years old and up. The purse is $16,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Brother O'Brien at 7-2. The 2 horse is Mischief's Thirsty at 20-1. The 3 is Union Wave at 5-1. The 4 is Happy Does at 9-5. The 5 horse is Chief Jackson at 30-1. The 6 horse is Super Maisel at 6-1. The 7 horse is Lord Wimborne at 15-1. The 8 horse is Divine Rascal at 10-1. The 9 horse is Wild Rager at 30-1. The 10 horse is Right Hand Rider at 8-1. And the also eligible is number 11, Oh Great, at 20-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill G. Let me step in here real quick. Got a couple of long shots for you in the first race, but it is my all race. But I got a couple of long shots for you in the first race. So my number 1 pick went to the 10 horse Right Hand Rider. It's got a nice quick start coming out of the gate there. Has been running really strong. And the good thing about this horse, I look back here sometime back in July, back in 2024. He ran for $50,000 at a mile and an eighth, it looks like, a mile and a 16th. And no, a mile and a, is that mile 16? Yeah, mile and a 16th. And ran that race so spectacularly. He's finally getting back to some distance racing here. Showed up in a $5,000 race and did his thing. Worked well. So I think that he needed that race to get back into the stride of running distance. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. My second pick went to Divine Rachel as my Rascal as my second pick there. And I like the way this horse ran. The only 2 times he's really been at Santa Anita, once at Santa Anita here, was at the October 11th race that he ran. And that race was impressive. So he's getting the same jockey back up again. I'm going to give him a shot there. So that's my 2 shots. And then I also had the number 3 and the number 4 horse on here, Union Wave and Happy Does. And with that, let's go to Zach Magic Shebzy.
Yeah, I ended up taking 2 horses here. The number 4 is going to be my number 1 pick, Happy Does. His last 2 runs, he's got a 70 buyers. That kind of like eclipsed these horses here. Running 70 buyers at Santa Anita. There's some who ran 70 buyers, but they were at Pleasanton. And I really don't like that track, Pleasanton. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. The second choice is going to be also the number 8 horse, Divine Rascal. Again, as On the Grill said, his Santa Anita run in October was, ran pretty even there. If he can produce that, he can make it kind of tough for the 4 horse. So those are my 2, the 4 and the 8.
And with that, let's go to Gary Hupley G.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
And I didn't do
I like
it.
some of the same racehorses that you guys picked out there. I like Happy Does for all the reasons that Magic Chef talked about. I also like this horse on the rail. Let's talk about Brother O'Brien there. Like the race that he ran, that last race, you got to toss that race. He been running a little bit higher level, getting some thirds, getting to the board. But I like the fact that it's an owner trainer action in here. And the other thing is, this jockey is like at an 83% clip out of his last 6 races. Anybody see that? You don't see that too often. 83% winning clip. So I think if you throw that race, he was bet at 7-11. He may have a shot in there. You got a good little power play, 7-2 there. Probably go off as an overlay because he had such a bad race that last time. But I'm gonna have to keep him in the mix. That's Brother O'Brien. My best pick is gonna go to Divine Rascal as well. The 8 horse. I like this one at 10-1. I think he can get out there. On March the 2nd, he's running a $16,000 allowance field. And he's holding his own. He gets out here on these, get some front running speed out there. He may not look back. He may be another running mile in my shoes prospect at 10-1. I like Divine Rascal. I think he can get out there and he may not look back. But you have to keep that. I think you have to keep Happy Does in there as well. But those are my picks. I'm going to go with Divine Rascal, my best pick. We need a shot in here.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Tada.
I like 2 horses in this race. Now 3. I'm looking at that Brother O'Brien. I'm going to take a closer look there because that horse has, at this distance, loves this distance. I mean, 6 out of, in the money, 6 out of 7 times. That ain't bad. But my single is Happy Does. Consistent good works, ratings, speed ratings, should win. These 2 should win this. And then I also like number 10, Right Hand Rider. Those are my picks.
Right.
Okay, with that, let's go to race number 6 and turn that over to Tada.
Okay, race 6. Race 6 is they're doing 6.5 furlongs on the turf. These are 4-year-olds and up. These are fillies and mares. Let's see, what is this? This is a claiming race of 32,000. The purse is $40,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Corporal Violet at 30-1. The 2 horses Happy at 5-1. The 3 horses Lady Gregory at 3-1. The 4 horses Over Attracted at 8-1. The 5 horses Tear Garden at 12-1. The 6 horses Dr. Ray D at 30-1. The 7 horses Unwritten Code at 6-1. The 8 horses Champagne Cami at 10-1. The 9 horses Lamborghini at 12-1. And the 10 horses Ivory Moon at 5-2. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me step in here real quick. I went to the number 3 horse as my best pick, Lady Gregory. Got my high prime power number there. It's coming out of some state races. Some state races that this horse is coming out of, or state company, I should say. And I just like that last race. She won the last one with Barrios up. I don't think Barrios is going to let this horse lose. So I'm going to go with Barrios and Jeff Mullins as my favorite pick here for this race. And then I swung to the outside here. I did look at Unwritten Code. Runs really well right in the towards the wire, not towards the last curve there. So that if that horse can hold up in that spot, the speed rating on my chart at 84. And if it can hold that 84 going through that turn, look out. We may not see this horse. This horse may just be smoking dust or dust kicking. And then I went to the 8 horse Champagne Cami. And that's going to be, again, this horse won by 12 last time out. And usually horses that come and run like that, they're ready for another race. So this one's definitely going to be on my ticket. I got a must buy it. And then my last pick went out here to the 10 horse Ivy Moon. Miller and Fresu. That's a great team. So those are my picks. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, this is officially my all race. This is a tough horse. A lot of shot horses in here too. But my number one pick is going to be the 9 horse Lamborghini. Uh, this trainer jockey combination, they're at 40% out of 5 races. And I like he just came out of a stake race and ran even. But the race I like is that January 20th race where he ran 6 furlongs and ran a 108 with a $50,000 allowance horses. Won that race with pride up. I think this horse is ready to go, but you can talk it up for each and every one of these horses. I started looking at Dr. D. Ray, the 6 horse who's at 30 to 1. If you look at the January 19th race, the horse, not that race, I'm sorry, the February 21st race, the horse was bet to favorite over Written Code. And it looks like he was fractures in the gate and 2 and 3 wide, gained third, and just got claimed. You just don't know what that horse got. So I like them all here. I'll take them all. But the number 9 is going to be my number one pick.
And with that, let's go to Gary. High Play G.
Man, that's exciting, isn't it? I got 3 horses I like in this race. This race can very well go happy. The 2-horse there, I think Happy's got a good shot in here. Happy that he got Happy in the 5th race and then Happy in the 6th race. Let's go Happy. You want to be happy? Take Happy. He won pretty easy there on the turf race, turf for last time out. Probably got something left there, and I think he's got a good shot. This trainer is at a 36% clip. He don't put a whole lot of winning clip. He don't put a whole lot of horses out, but when he does, you better pay attention because Happy could come right back and take this field. So I like Happy. I like the 9-horse Lambo. That's my long shot special. Magic Chef's number 1 pick. Like I say, he's showing speed galore. But I'm gonna have to line up with On the Grill on this one. I'm going with Lady Gregory. The number 3 horse is my best pick. I think Lady Gregory has the best chance of getting there and making it happen. This 6-year-old mare should be flying at the wire, and it's got Barrios up and Jeff Mullins. Barrios is at a 41% win clip in his last 10 races. You got to have Lady Gregory on your ticket. I think she's going to give a good try. If she don't make it, then let's pick up one of those other. Could be Happy or could be Lamborghini for a big long shot pick in your big 6. Those are my picks.
All right. And with that, let's go to Tada.
Yes, I like 3 horses. Well, now I like 4 horses, but my first pick is and my single is Happy. Happy got on the turf and smoked him. Can win on the front end or off the pace. Came to Santa Anita first race back after 2 months off and smoked them.
Wow.
So Happy is my single. I also like number 10, Ivory Man, dropping in class. I like number 3, Lady Gregory, for all the reasons that were spoken of. And I also like that number 9, looking, just hearing On the Grill talk about that 9 and Magic Chef, Lamborghini. That looks pretty dang solid. And Franco's coming back. That rating, that was downhill. So yeah, I'm gonna take another look at Lamborghini. And those are my picks.
Yeah, Lasix on Lamborghini too comes back.
Yeah,
nice.
and I'm gonna look at him one more time also because
her.
I'm gonna look at her one more time also because that Lady Gregory was in that race back on January 1st.
Yeah.
And that 6 furlong race. I want to look at that race and see how much closing this horse actually did. You may have to jump off and jump over on 9. I'm going to take a look. and with that, let's go to race number 7. We'll turn that over to Tada.
Number 7. 7th race is a mile on the dirt, claiming race of $16,000. The purse is $25,000. Let's see. These are 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds and up. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Supermax at 6 to 1. The 2 horses Big Bet at 10 to 1. The 3 horse is Pete's Old Fashioned at 8 to 1. The 4 horse is Tiger Strength at 30 to 1. The 5 horse is Cupid's Crusader at 7 to 2. The 6 horse is Sir Maximus at 5 to 1. The 7 horse is Swift Stephen at 20 to 1. The 8 horse is Battle Cruiser at 5 to 1. And the 9 horse is Bowtie Boys at 5 to 2. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. I had four horses in this race, and my first pick went to Sir Maximus. You know, this horse has only been on the dirt one time, and boy, was he run a crazy race and win that race from start to finish. So I got to have this horse on my ticket. It's good second time running on the dirt. Look out, somebody's going to come in here smoking. And then I also took the three horse as my second pick here. Um, Pete's Old Fashioned had some good works. It's looking really strong. I like this back down. It's been a little time, but the horse ran in some really big company. Didn't show a big thing back in the old days, but now I think he's getting ready to break loose and break out. So he didn't. He ran against two other horses in this race before. They lost to both of them, but he was in the second lane. I don't think he got a good start. He tracked them and was wide, too wide inside. Uh, they got another jockey on him, which this jockey ridden him before, but didn't show a whole lot. But for some reason, I just like this horse, and this horse is going to be on my ticket. And then my other two picks went to the seven horse here on the outside, Swift Stefan. It's got some lemon drop kid in her, so I know the horse can do a mile for sure. Um, and it's posting some good numbers. So stretching them out, got two turns this time. Nice little long shot coming here. It was actually bet the last three times. Bet is the favorite. They just need to let this horse loose. I think that's what it's going to take. Uh, Horse will be on my ticket. This is a race where they will be on. I'm putting these horses on because I hope a long. I'm looking for a long shot. And then the nine horse I have out here, even though it has my number one prime power number here. Jockey's back on the saddle, going strong with this horse. Ran really good. It's had a speed rate of 80, and prior to that had a speed rating of 79. Um, Horse looked like he's in good condition still, still in good form, and you just never know about 10 Yatim. So here we go. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Ship Z.
Okay, well, that's gonna be my number one pick. That Bow Tie Boys, the number 9, just based on the 72 speed rating I show on my form from the Daily Racing Form. We ran a 72 speed rating, which is very competitive against these. It's got the best speed rating. So that's gonna be my number one pick. I also like Sir Maximus. That horse ran a real good race, even though it was on the grass. The horse just shot out front. I'm not too familiar with this jockey, but he's had 5 races and won one and came in second. So he's at 20% at the track. With the trainer, he's at 33%. So he's had 3 rides with him. He's won one of them with this trainer. So those are my two, the 9 and the 6.
That's Sophia.
Who?
The jockey is Sophia.
I don't know who she is. It's a female. I mean, it's a female jockey, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just didn't. I've never seen her ride before.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
Okay, well, we're going to see her on Saturday. And with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Play G, studying hard, ready to roll.
Yeah, it's a real interesting race here. I'm going to make this one my all race as well. Well, not as well, but this is my all race. I think this is a tough one to really shift them out because I've even switched while I was just sitting there. Something I didn't notice about that bow tie boy. He was like 5 lengths in front of my horse the last time, so I can't take Battle Cruiser. So I'm going to take bow tie boys, and I also like the 2 horse, Big Bet. I think Big Bet has got a shot here. I just know what it is about this horse. Came out here, got bumped repeatedly early. He was way up there, 55-1, man. But now he comes back at 16. He's at a level I think he can run at. I'm gonna stay with Bow Tie Boy as my best bet as well. But I think I'm gonna have Big Bet on there too. Those are my 2 picks, but that's my all race. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Tada.
Yeah, I like 3 horses in this race. I like number 6, Sir Maximus. May go to the front, never look back. So he will be on my ticket. And is my single again. I like number 8, Battle Cruiser. The jockey stats are great. And then another horse that's gonna definitely be on my ticket is number 9, Bow Tie Boys. Likes this distance. likes this distance. Those are my picks.
Okay, and with that, let's go to race number 8 and turn that over to Tada.
Race 8. This is a grade 3 race. This is the Wilshire Stakes. It's $100,000 guaranteed. These are fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. Here's the field. I said they're going 1 mile on turf. Yes, 1 mile on turf. The 1 horse is Turapati at 7-5. The 2 horses Tahini at 15-1. The 3 horses Alpha Bella at 2-1. The 4 horses Desert Rhapsody at 20-1. The 5 horses Uncorked at 5-2. The 6 horses Sophisticate at 12-1. The 7 horses Big Hug at 30-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D here. This was my single bet of the day and possibly my best bet of the day. I went with the 3 horse, Alpha Bella. That's my number 1 pick. Has my high prime power number. Juan Hernandez is back, so he's ready to rock and roll. I think this is a horse he can just go on and pick up some cash real quick and kick his legs up and relax for the rest of the day. But that's going to be my 1 and single bet in this race. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
I also like that horse, but my number 1 pick is going to be the 1 horse. That 94 Buyers is standing out on a grade 2, but I do like Alpha Bella. You know that he's running some graded races. Seems like he's ready to go. It seems like Barrios got off, but they put Hernandez up, who's just as good. So those are going to be my 2, though, the 1 and the 3.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Plate G.
You're on mute.
We're going to go the same route here. We're going to take those 2. There's still some looking I got to do on this race here. You know, there's still some things that I don't feel, I've really gained about, because Uncorked may have something to do with this as well out there. The 5 horse at 5-2 coming back their second race back. Nice works after race, man. I mean, 47 flat. Let's see what else we got here.
Oh, 59s.
And those 59s, looking, this horse looked like, he may be ready to go as well. So I'm gonna take the 3 of them. I'm gonna put Uncorked on there. I'm gonna put Uncorked, give Uncorked another chance here. He's coming up a layoff from November. She's coming up a layoff from November, and she ran that race there and was bet at 3-1. Then she flattened. Been running nothing but stakes races here. You got Frazo and Deal. You got to give this horse a shot. So I'm going to take that 5 horse as my best pick. I was leaning towards the 1, but I'm going to go back. I'm going to take this 5 horse as my best pick. Uncork on them. Let's go.
And with that, let's go to Tada.
This is my all race, but I'm singling the 3 horse Alpha Bella. After Alpha Bella and Juan Hernandez, she has won at this level, and so has number 5 Uncorked. So I know I'll have both of those, but I'm gonna add some more as space will allow. Those are my picks.
Okay, and with that, let's go to race number 9, and we're back. Turning it over to Tada.
And here's race number 9, optional claiming race, $50,000, 6.5 furlongs on the dirt. These are 4-year-olds and up. The purse is $67,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Momad at 5-1. The 2 horses Positivity at 4-1. The 3 horses Kangaroo Court at 20-1. The 4 horses Grubar at 5-2. The 5 horses Touchdown Brown at 8-1. The 6 horses Tasuto at 6-1. The 7 horses Short Man at 30-1. The 8 horses Mubagnik at 8-1. And the 9 horses Devil Among Us at 5-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. I actually took as my number 1 pick the number 9 horse, Devil Among Us, as the winning horse for this race. Like the last 3 races, this horse is in the money. The last 6, 7 races, this horse has always been in the money. So even though Touchdown Brown had a little bit to say about it, he stumbled in that race, and that was back on October 6th. So that's why I'm spreading more towards Devil Among Us, because he will be a devil among these horses. And then I also went to the 4 horse here. What is it, Gruber, you said his name was? I think that's what you said. Gruber.
Which one?
The number 4.
Oh, Grubar.
Grubar. Okay. All right. Grubar.
Higher.
Yeah.
Got my high prime power number there. The horse is showing his own. This horse can run. I mean, I just don't think he can beat Devil Among Us. And then I also have the 5 horse Touchdown Brown, just in case Devil Among Us trips again. If he trips, then Touchdown Brown may have a shot. And then my last one went to the 2 horse here, Positivity. I've always liked Positivity. This horse is always in the money. Last 9 times out, or no, take that back. He's been in the money the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of probably 9 races, 6 out of 8 races. So this horse may have something to say about it, but he will be on my exotic ticket. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chip Z.
Wow, this would be another all race, but let me see if I can work it out. I'm gonna have to sharpen up the knives when it comes down to my pick 6 this time around. But I took 4. Okay. Gobauer, the number 4, is probably gonna be my number 1 pick. Man, the jury's still out, but right now that's gonna be my number 1 pick. I also like the number 5 horse, Touchdown Brown. Horse won his last 2 races, well, last 3. So last 4 on the dirt. So you just don't know if this horse has got to hit his bottom yet. This horse can do anything. You don't know. So at 8-1, got to be on the pick. I also like the number 8 horse, just based on the grade 3 run, and now he's getting Lasix. Seems like this horse is going to turn it around. And then I got to take the long shot, the number 3 horse, Kangaroo Court. Horse ran out there. It was 4-3 deep, chased 4-3 wide, and then spit it out by 5. With all those horses in the race with him, he's only a length and a half behind Positivity. So my thing is the horse had good works coming up into the race. He's got past class, even though it was back in 2023, but at 20-1, I can't mess out on that. That's your single ticket pick 6 right there. So those are my picks.
Oh, beat Devil Among Us before.
Which one?
Kangaroo Court.
Oh, I have to look at that. Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary. I'll play G.
All right, very interesting race. A bunch of hard triers in here. Of course, they're really going to compete for the wire this time. It's not an easy pick. Just like Magic Chef said, this could be one of those additional all races. But I'm gonna hone it down a little bit. I like 3 horses in the race. I like Grubar. I think the horse, that's the 4 horse Grubar. You can't deny it because the horse is in great form. He's won 4 in a row and won them easy. So you can't fool around with this horse. You got to have him on your ticket. You just got to pay for him. Put him on there because you don't want no horse win 4 straight races and you miss your pick 6 because you didn't get him on his 5th one. So he's got to be on the ticket. Also like Touchdown Brown, I think he's very competitive. He's won 3 in a row. He loves this track. 105,000 in 7 races, 3 firsts, 2 seconds. So Touchdown Brown with Friezo up, got a good rider, good trainer. Everything looks positive with Touchdown Brown. And he beat Devil Among Us too back here on October the 6th. So the last one I'm putting in my best pick, because I like to stay positive. I think Positivity, man, look at these races this horse is running here. So the thing I like about it is this is going to give Positivity another half a furlong. When it comes closing time, I don't blame this horse if you don't fire. After these last 2, come on, he's 6 on one race back on January 31st. He's 6 back coming into the stretch, wins by a head, and had lack room in the upper stretch. Then came back this next race. I remember that race because Booksmart got out there, got on the front, and just kind of coasted out there. But look, our horse bobbled, 3 wide, late run. This horse is a fighter. This is a racehorse. Then the other thing they're doing is they're putting up for claim at 50,000. You don't see all that means he's trying. Kent DeSermo's got to bring this horse home tomorrow. I'm going with Positivity to take them all at the wire.
And with that, let's go to the
What he said. What he said. Number 2, my only big pick is positivity. Number 2. Did I say something? Well, he was just on the hot play was just so articulate, but I just put down positivity. DeSormo has won with him before; it can win again.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So with that, let's go to race number 10 and wrap it up.
All right, race
some
10.
fighters in this race. Woo!
Race 10. Ooh, here we go. 6.5 furlongs on the turf. This is a maiden special. Ooh, yes. Ages 3 to 5, person $65,000. Here's the field. These are fillies and mares. Here's the field. The one horse is Sun Glow at 2 to 1. The 2 horses Eastwick at 8 to 1. The 3 horses Auntie at 15 to 1. The 4 horses Insolenta at 12 to 1. The 5 horses Tahiti Edie at 10 to 1. The 6 horses Sweet Jim at 20 to 1. The 7 horses Into the Hall at 30 to 1. The 8 horses Halston Rose at 3 to 1. The 9 horses Velocity at 10 to 1. The 10 horses Inner Fury at 6 to 1. And the 11 horses Motet at 30 to 1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me step in here real quick. Oh boy, this was a doozy to kind of go through. But let me just start here. My first horse I picked was the number 1 horse. I was going between the 1 and 8, the 1 and 8, the 1 and 8, the 1 and 8. One got it. So I got the nod there. That last work on March 23rd, I think it was, with that 48 and that March 16 at 59.4. I think that kind of determined it for me. You got Frezu up as a John Sadler horse. As my second highest prime rate number. And I just think this horse is going to get a chance to, with that inside, coming on that inside at 6.5, that may just be the key to winning this race. And the other horse I had as my second pick was Halston Rose. Had my number 1 prime number there. This horse too. I mean, these 2 horses are going to be out there. They're going to break fast. They're going to be heading the lead, and you're going to have to come and catch them. So hopefully there's somebody in there that can. And there's one horse that I don't know anything about that may have a possibility, and that's the 10 horse, Inner Fury. I don't know what this horse is capable of doing, but the works look steady enough, look strong enough, and you can't put anything by Damata. And you got Hernandez up. I gotta have this horse on my ticket. So this last race, I'm gonna have these 3 on there, unless you guys bring me some more news, and I have to add one more. But with that, let's go to Zach Statman, Magic Chef Z.
Okay, so my number 1 pick is also going to be Sun Glow, but I like 5 horses in this race. Sun Glow, I like that first run since coming from Ireland. The thing is, when he was in Ireland, he ran in it looked like a $500,000 race. That's what it looks like on September 28th. I got to research that just to make sure, but he ran with the boys. So in his first 2 starts over in Ireland.
She sure did.
So I think I'm going to use her. Sun Glow is my number 1 pick, just based on the last run, ran out front and then just spit it out. Hadn't been out since September 2024. So that's going to be my number 1. I also like Eastwick, the 2. Hasn't, it's a straight maiden. Hasn't been out. Jockey trainer combination strong. You got Richard Mandela, who doesn't train them fast, but on March 9th, ran a 59 and 3 out the gate, which is pretty fast. It was the best of, I should say, 5th of 87. 5th best of 87 horses running that, working out that day. I also like Halston Rose, the number 8 horse. I like the first race the horse ran over at Gulfstream on the grass. Horse ran a 97 speed rating. That's pretty quick, for a 4-year-old. I mean, just for the first time being out, but that looks good out of Good Magic. So I like that horse. I also like the number 9 horse. The way she ran the last time was, she was running on a race that went in 108 and 3, and this is on the dirt, but they bet the horse, and he's got great works. So got to use that at 10-1. And then the last horse I'm going to use, because they paid $875,000 for the horse. And he's ran on March 8th, he ran a 59-2 handling out the gate. It's Into the Hall with the Summer and Sharif as the or Sheriff as the trainer. The jockey trainer combination is not good. They ran 5 times but haven't had any wins. But just based on the amount, and the horse has a real good work, you just don't know what they're going to do when they come out of a top sire like that, out of Intimatia.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are my 5. Pick 4 is looking mighty good right now. Pick 6, I'm not so sure.
All right, with that, let's go to Gary. I'll play G.
Wow, that's a good observation at $875,000 with this Intimatia filly. Yeah, these fillies going. She's 3-year-old. You just don't know. But I got to go with who showed me something, and I like 2 horses. I put two horses in this race. I like Sunglow. I think this horse here, this Sertine, they paid almost $300,000 for this horse. Horse already showed she has ability. Then showing that I didn't really pay attention. I thought that was that September 28th race was a $54,000 allowance. Ends up being $500,000 running with the boys, and didn't show out bad. End up 8th out of 10 horses. Very good. And came over here after the long trip over the ocean, and picked up Hernandez. Hernandez went on and rode out with this horse. I think this horse has got a good shot at 6.5 furlongs. I think she's going to be a lot sharper the second time out. So I like Sunglow. Matter of fact, I like her enough to make her my best pick. So I'm going to go with Sunglow, one that showed me something already. The other horse I like was the outside horse, the 10 horse. You know, I like another Ireland horse, Inner Fury. Love the name of the horse. I love the works. Works look solid enough with the amount. And Hernandez gets off the one and goes to this horse first time out. They're usually trying to find a nice spot where these horses can win first time out. Didn't pay but 5 G's for the horse, so I don't know if she could stand up to these others. But I like that horse. Also going to look back and look at this other one, Into the Hall. I'm going to take a closer look there, because who knows, that horse may be able to come up there and do it first time out as well. So my best pick is going to be Sunglow, the rail horse. Cook them up, gang. Let's go.
All right, and with that, let's go to Tada.
Yeah, I have 4 horses that I've checked, but 2 for sure I'm going to play, and that's the one Sunglow for all the reasons that you guys spoke of. But my single is Tahiti Edie with Barrios, and I see that a horse to come a closing. He and the trainer have a 22% win percentage, a 100% ROI. This horse is I came off that turf in January with Maldonado, and they're putting Barris on. I think he knows how to close with the horse. Is there a lot of speed in this race?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's my single. But I like the 1, the 5. I like the 8. I like the 8. Of course, you guys spoke about them, but nobody talked about Motet.
No.
Motet came out in those graded races, 200,000, 300,000.
Yeah.
Was way back, and then dropped into that, to a turf race, short turf race. Came in second. Then hasn't ran since September. So no telling what this horse can do. And but may need a race. So, but I'm definitely gonna be playing the 5 and the 1.
Okay. All right. So with that, let's go to Tada. See what we got.
So in the 5th race, we have the 4, 8, and 10.
4, 8, and 10 in the 5th.
In the 6th race, we have the 2, 3, and 9. In the 7th race, we have the 6 and the 9. In the 8th race, we have the 1, 3, and 5. In the 9th race, we have the 2, 4, and 9. And in the 10th race, we have the 1 and the 5.
Oh, quick question.
Oof.
In the 5th race, who do we have double in? Who picked 2?
Me and you pick the 4.
Okay. In the 6th race, the same thing.
Gary and Dennis picked the 3.
In 8th race?
Dennis and I have the 6, and you and Gary have the 9.
Oh, wait. In the 8th race. Oh, in the 6th. No, I'm sorry. In the 8th race, sis.
In the 8th race, Dennis and I have picked the 3.
And then in the 9th race?
Gary and me picked the 2.
You got it. Okay. So let's see.
Synchronicity.
9 times 9 is 81. 81 times 4.
81 times 4. That's 16. 16. That's $327.
Times 2.
Oh, that's $600
Almost 650. 648.
Yeah, it's almost like Eureka for a pick 4. Okay. So we'd like to thank you for tuning in and listening to our podcast. It's the Morgan Manton Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. And you'll find us on YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, and of course, mmtHorseRacing.com. Again, mmtHorseRacing.com. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button over there. Give us a thumbs up, leave us some comments. And as a final note here, MMT is an entertainment podcast and solely for entertainment value. So please play responsibly.
Yes.
And cook them up.
Cook 'em
up!
Do this.
Woo!
And we are out.